With the Etendo BI Inclusion-Exclusion configuration functionality of the Etendo BI Inclusion-Exclusion module, the user is able to customize and configure filters in Power BI reports. The Etendo BI Inclusion-Exclusion module allows users to create different configurations that facilitate the selection and exclusion of specific entities within reports. It provides a user-friendly way to customize and adjust the filters in Power BI reports, meeting your specific requirements. The configuration window consists of two main tabs, Header and Lines. These tabs are used to define and adjust the filters of Power BI reports according to your needs. Let's take a closer look at each tab. The Header tab contains general data about the configuration. Here are the relevant fields. The Organization field allows you to specify the organization for which the configurations will be considered. Search key shows the unique identifier of the configuration, which differentiates one configuration from another within Power BI. The field Configuration category enables the user to visually organize the configurations by selecting a category from the predefined options. Name and description are text fields that help the user identify and understand the purpose of the configuration. The Type field indicates the type of entity to be handled by the configuration, such as Business Partner category, GL item, product, product category, account, among others. The Date fields from Date and To Date define the duration of the configuration. The lines associated with the configuration can inherit these dates or have different periods if specified. The checkboxes has number, has string, and has Boolean allow the user to enable additional fields for numbers, strings, or Boolean values in the configuration lines as needed for your reports. Now, let's move on to the Lines tab. This tab contains the configuration lines associated with the header. Each line represents an element that can be used to include or exclude entities in reports. Here are the fields in the lines. Line number shows a number to identify and order the lines within the configuration. The fields Document type, Business Partner category, Sales Representative, Account, Product category, Product, G/L item may appear based on the entity type selected in the header and allow the user to select specific entities for inclusion or exclusion in the reports. Moreover, some auxiliary fields such as number, string, yes, no are displayed based on the checkboxes selected in the header and provide additional data as needed. Now, let's look at one example in particular to better understand how to use the Etendo BI Inclusion-Exclusion module. Here we have an example of configuring cash accounts. The lines specify the cash accounts that should be included or excluded in the reports. Let's see how this is done. First, create a record with the corresponding information according to the Power BI report it is necessary to create. Fill the necessary fields in the header, such as organization, search key, configuration category, name, type, element level, account type, account tree, and dates. Remember, this is an example of a cash account report configuration. The entities to include or exclude of the report are selected in the Lines tab. In this case, Petty Cash and Petty Cash in Transfer will be included in the report, so the rest of the options are excluded. This is why two lines are created, Petty Cash and Petty Cash in Transfer. In this way, Power BI has the selected information to provide the required report. For more information, visit the link in the description below. That's all for now. See you in the next video.